Hey gang, here's a quick 78 RPM quiz for you. You see an inexpensive box of records in an antique shop, let's say this one. The record on the top of the stack is a 3000 series Paramount. Do you A, yes you do, you take the box without looking at the rest of them and you go through them for the first time today on the 78 RPM channel.
Hello, and welcome to the 78 RPM channel. Whether you're new to 78s or an established collector, this is your source for music, research, and information about 78 RPM records, cylinders, and radio transcriptions.
Hello and welcome back to the 78 RPM channel. Today I'm going to add a Paramount disc to my collection, specifically this one. I honestly don't know if I've ever seen a Paramount on top of a stack of records in a shop before. But when the entire box, which is right here, was less than you would pay for the record on top, you don't haggle, you don't dig through the box, you just grab the box, you bring it back, and you go through it. There's always the possibility that the Paramount was placed on top, so I would take the whole box of records, in which case it worked flawlessly because here it is. I may be about to go through an entire box of broken Bing Crosby records, but you know what? That's okay, because the record on top is something I wanted. There's also the possibility that me talking about this box of records is not nearly as much fun as going through them. So here we go. All right, gang, here we go. You'll see this is an original RCA Victor shipping box. It's in terrible shape. You can see the seams are split and it was torn up. But this is kind of what I saw when it was sitting on top. And when you see that, you grab it and go. And that's what happened. So anyhow, the reason we got this is this recording right here. Welling and McGee, there's Sunshine in My Soul. That is Paramount 3084. Paramount, this side's a little better. Paramount 3000 series is, of course, Hillbilly for the most part. And you know what? They're not generally as rare as the Paramount 12,000 series. But if you like Hillbilly music, it's pretty cool. And one thing I did notice is when it was sitting there, I could see the maroon of the next record. So I was kind of hoping that was an okay. Turns out it's a Romeo. From this point on, I mean, obviously I knew that was there, but from this point on, we're just kind of winging it here. Frank and James McCravey, and so far, by the way, these are in rough shape, not surprisingly. Not a big fan of Frank and James, and they don't really sell well if that's the reason you do things. Riley Puckett, a Columbia 15,000 series, 15,004 to be exact. So on the low end of the 15,000 series. See the damage to that there. Lamination crack. There's a chip. Chips on, no, big chip on that side. Anyway, it's too bad because it was a Christmas record. Next up, Dolly K with Frank Westphal and his orchestra. It's a good tune. You got to see Mama every night. I mean, you can play it on a wind-up. It'll be a good record to play on a wind-up machine. I've got a Columbia 600 wind-up machine with a glass top that was intended as a store demonstration model that I can play that on. That I will probably not, although it is interesting because it is a multi-banded 78. These are rough, but you know what? I got my Paramount out of it, so I'm okay. Again, this is a Columbia 15,000 series record. You can barely tell that, but it is. Not even sure I can read the number on there. 15198. Samuel Ash on that side, and a small Columbia label on this side. Nothing too exciting. Again, really, really rough shape. I'm not even sure what that is. It's the Varsity 8 on that side, and I have no idea what that side is. But, yeah, I mean, it might play in a wind-up, might not. Carter family record, and of course, if you're in the South and you find a Carter family record, it is worn out. Great tune, though. Absolutely amazing record by the Carter family.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life.
Let's see, another Columbia 15,000 series, 15140. This is a good one. Tanner, Puckett, Nichols, Norris, Lane. There are a lot of recordings of this type in the Columbia 15,000 series, and a lot of them are really good. And I mean, that's in bad shape, but it's better than most of what we've seen. Another Carter family record here, and again, it's absolutely worn out. Single girl, married girl, and that means, of course, on this side is the Storms on the Ocean. So, again, good record, Carter family. That's Columbia. This is an OK 8000 series, 8664, and I cannot read what it is, which stinks because the OK 8000 series are race series. I'm going to stick it under the light. Please hold where your call is transferred. Nice. This is Lonnie Johnson and Spencer Williams. And so this is a really nice find, even though it's destroyed. It'll play in a wind-up, other than that part. But you don't come across Lonnie Johnson and Spencer Williams too often. But yeah, so that's It Feels So Good, part 2. And that is part 1.
And the old Drake to the big fat duck. Come on, honey, let's try our luck. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, I love the quack quack. Oh, it feels so good.
That's a fun record. If that were in better shape, that would make me jump up and down. Prince's Orchestra, Harrigan's Reel. Smith's Sacred Singers. Smith's Sacred Singers, this is a 15,000, 15090. Smith's Sacred Singers made a ton of records. They were a sacred group, obviously, and they recorded. They were a shape note, a Sacred Heart shape note, singing type of arrangement. Here is a 9-inch Emerson, Irving and Jack Kaufman. So Blues My Naughty Sweetie Gives to Me on that side. Some more Smith's Sacred Singers here. Here is an Emerson Criterion Quartet. And again, these are also sacred songs. So somebody liked their sacred music. Although they did have that filthy Lonnie Johnson over there. That Lonnie Johnson and Williams record. Shame on them. Vernon Dalhart. Dalhart in the 15,000 series. I will withhold commentary on my opinions of Vernon Dalhart. But he's a Yankee. Now, this is interesting. Teddy Joyce and his Penn Stage Recorders. But we will clean this up. We may play this. We may play some of that.
There he goes, watch his pose, that new college chic. All the co-eds love him so. He's the campus Romeo, dressed to kill. How they thrill just to hear him speak. And there's a million more like this collegiate chic. He wears a whoopee hat, goodness knows. He don't use garters on his hose. Ain't he the ladies' man, collegiate Sam?
Jazz Marimba Orchestra. This one is not a race series. It's Polynesian, Hawaiian, Ferreira and Palui. Doing Beautiful Heaven, interesting choice. And O Sole Mio, so not really Hawaiian stuff. Hey, we got some have some leftovers of a critter in here. That's always nice. Collins and Harlan, Mississippi Dippy Dip. And Collins, doing Steamboat Bill on that side. Everything is absolutely worn out. Well, it's really worn out, not destroyed. I mean, a lot of this is playable. Stamps and Yandel. Virgil Stamps is perhaps most known or best known as being a music publisher for a lot of the music, the type of stuff that Smith's Sacred Singers sang. Stamps and I believe his publishing partner Baxter. Stamps Baxter stuff, very popular in the South amongst shape note singers and white gospel, that sort of thing. Good record on the 40,000 series as well. Oh, it's 12,000. We have two Paramounts, and this one's actually blues. A Paramount blues record. Well, okay, I'll take that. Really early in the series, 12,005, Alberta Hunter. Downhearted Blues on that side. Oh man, yeah, I wouldn't have expected to find that based on everything else I've seen in here, but that's two Paramounts in one box. And again, you can look at the condition on this. It is V-, but yeah, I mean, this is only the second Paramount blues record I've managed to dig up in the wild in the last year or two. So I will take that. Christopher and Van Vink, Spartanburg Blues. That is a good record as well. Christopher and Van Vink is good stuff. This is a good tune. Here's another Riley Puckett on the 15,000 series for Columbia. And if I didn't mention it, 15,000 series, of course, that would be the Hillbilly series. An acquaintance of mine, Carrie Janelle, did a really good book about the 15,000 series. Hey, here you go. Oh, yeah, here's a washcloth with mouse poop on it, if you would like that. Roy Acuff and his Crazy Tennesseans. That one's broken. Mr. and Mrs. Grisham. This is Sacred Singing. Kind of fits in with what we've got. This last one here. Lyric, and kind of an oddball label. Again, another sacred tune. Probably two of them. Yep, two of them. But you know what? Never scratches. Okay, so that was pretty awesome. I found two Paramounts to add to my collection, but believe it or not, that's not even close to the top find, even in the state of Tennessee this week. There is a guy down near Cleveland, Tennessee, who is actually a really new 78 RPM collector, but that means he's going out and he's digging for stuff. He found a box of Berliners in a charity shop this week. Now, I'm not going to steal his thunder because he put up his own video about it. I will leave a link in the description to that video, so go check out what he found and enjoy his amazing find. Something else I should probably mention, next week is the Highway 127 yard sale. It stretches over 600 miles along literally the side of the highway. And as usual, my brother and I are going to be stopping by thousands of sales over the course of the next 10 days. He decided he wanted to be in the video, that's why he was making so much noise off camera. I decided to solve the problem by doing this. Anyhow, if you are out on the Highway 127 yard sale this week and we happen to cross paths, be sure to say hello. Take care. We will see you next time. We will see you next time on the 78 RPM channel.